What's up guys, back for another video. Today I'm going to be ranking Nintendo games, and I'm going to be ranking them from A tier to F tier. And I'm not using letters, I'm using Rubik's Cubes. Just because it'll be a lot funnier. I mean, why not? So this one will be representing as the A. This one will be representing as the B. And this one will be representing as the C, D, F. And yeah. And I don't know why. It doesn't matter what I put the Rubik's Cube as. I just put them all. Put the small one as F. It makes sense. But anyway, let's move on, shall we? Let's do this actually. There you go. Because this one has actually more colors. So I'm going to take more colors. But anyway, let's do it. The first game I'm going to do is this game. So I looked this one up because I couldn't play this one yet because I never got it to work. So I looked it up, and it's about so this game you go on a quest to find these like random, like you talk to people and you're trying to find these different, I think it's maybe swords or different kind of spells or whatever. And then you go out and find this one guy, and then you fight different characters and stuff like that, and it's pretty fun, yeah. But since I really didn't get this thing to work, and you know, like I feel bad in ranking it if I didn't even play it. So what I'm gonna do for this guy is I'm gonna put it on this side, and I'll put it on the B, because I didn't play it yet, but I'll put it on B because I want to try it. Actually, wait here, we'll put it on A. That makes sense. Okay, so that side will just be like that would be the only one that I haven't played. The rest of these I played, so I won't have a problem with these. So the next one will be The Legend of Zelda. And this one is the first one that ever was created, and this is based on, so you go into different dungeons. The first one you go in, you get a sword, then you go in like a one you buy stuff from, and then a one that is an actual level, and which is very creative. Like I like all the Zelda games, I don't dislike them. And this one in particular, it is probably the best to start out with. So I'm gonna put this guy as A tier. Next one I'm gonna do Dragon Warrior, and this game is based on a guy that has different kind of spells and other cool features, and he tries to get other spells and tries to get his powers, and tries to level up to get really powerful to fight this dragon. That's on the back, that's on the cover here. And yeah, it is just a very cool game. It's very creative, and honestly, I think all the SNES games were very creative. Alright, this one, I'm going to put this down. Let's see. I hadn't beat the game, but it does sound fun. So how about we put it right here? Just because I have other games that I will be putting up there too. And this game kind of represents as like a second version of this game for me. Anyway, we're gonna do Castlevania next. And the reason I want to pick this one first, because I used to play this a lot, and my father did too. He's the one that originally owned these games, and he had a lot of fun playing this game. And once I played it, I noticed how creative it was. Like, it has all these different characters in the game, and it's a 2D level, and it plays like an actual, like, you know, if it would play nowadays, it plays really cool. And like back then, if they would have gone 3D, it would be making it a lot cooler. But honestly, I think I like it 2D because it actually shows people what more popular games were back then, and what still makes it popular today. And the reason I like this one more is because it has a lot of different moves you can attack. You can have different characters to pick from. Actually, I take that back now. But you just have 2 characters. But you get to fight so many different characters, and all of them have their own attacks, and it is just very creative how this game is played. And you have a bunch of other attacks too. Like you have a whip, you have a potion, you have so many others. And I picked that one as A. And this one is a number 2. And this one I played it, and it's basically the same thing. But I think this one can't be as the first one. It's basically just the same thing, but different bosses and different players. So next one, let's do this one first. And this one is Secret Service, and this is a game. You're in a submarine and you try to fight off different kinds of ships with it. And I don't really understand the game because it's kind of boring. And I think this game was representing like World War II time when the Pearl Harbor attack was happening. And the reason this was out because they liked, I guess they like history, which is respect. And yeah, this game is not fun for me because you kind of in a submarine, and I don't know, it's not my first choice, but it is definitely creative how they set the game up. And yeah, and we're gonna put this guy as, pretty creativity, but gets boring. How about we just put it as D? Because it's creative, that's the only thing that's really good with it. But it is very boring for me. Alright, next one, we're going to start out with the first Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. And this thing is probably the best thing that ever happened to Nintendo. Because not only do you have one game to pick from, but you get 2. And you get this at the same price. And the best thing is, these are not just like random games like these. These are actual fun games that got popular over time. And this Mario game right here turned into a big success at the end, or nowadays. And the fact that this thing is just laying here is just gives you goosebumps. This was basically the start of Nintendo. Like, I think this game particularly really started Nintendo. Mario and Zelda really started it big. And since Duck Hunt is very good too, putting this guy right there. And actually we're just gonna leave it. I'm gonna actually do this though, because these games are just better. And the next one is Mario Bros. 2. Same, lot different than you would think of. This game was just a reskin of Doki Panic. And I didn't play that game, but my guess, since it was reskin, this game was kind of like its other mode. And this game was basically like, you pick up plants and then you throw it at enemies. And it's very creative how they got different bosses and everything. But since it's not like a Mario game, but it is a very good game, don't get me wrong. I like to play this a lot. And I like all the creativity to it, because it starts out as him picking up this, and then you can pick up other things, and you can pick up enemies and throw it at each other, and you got different creative and bosses. It is very cool, but it's just not. It doesn't feel like a Mario game kind of sometimes, just because it has different. Doesn't have mushrooms or power ups. Actually, it has 1-ups and it has a mushroom. So it does give you the Mario franchise, And I don't know, it is very cool that you get a boss at the end. That is very cool. I just don't know what to say about this one. It is kind of not up here, but it's also not bad either. Like, it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna put this guy right here. Next one is Mario Bros. 3. And I have really nothing about to say this one. This one's very good. This one is supposed to be a stage Mario game, like a play Mario game, and like inside of a play, and you play. And this was the first game that allowed you to have a hub map, and then you get 8 worlds, 9 if you count the warp world, and this game is actually one of the funnest games I like. There's a lot of Mario games out there, and this one has to be the first. And we're gonna put this guy as up here. And now we got a wrestling game. This game is called Wrestling Manana, and this game is just a wrestling game. You get different characters, and you get to wrestle and a rank, which is very fun. I like wrestling games, and it's definitely something. It's definitely just something new and different. Like, it's not just like a adventure game like this. It's just something kind of simple and easy. And I'm gonna put this guy as right there. And the last 2 games I got, and we're gonna go for this one last, because this one here is basically the same game as that one. The reason I put these as C tier is because these are the games I just get bored of. Like, this game I can get bored really easy. It's a fun game to relax and just kind of like try to, space off and it's not really like a big game because you can do that with any games. You just, this game would put me to sleep playing it. But but if I'm in the 1980s, and if I would pick these 2 games out and play with my friends, then it would be up there. It would definitely be up there if it was the 1980s. But since it's not, and I don't know if really a lot of people be playing these anymore. But I'll be playing these here just because they're like in the middle. Like, they're good, but they'll also get boring easy. And the last game we got is Contra. This game is a shooting game. You get different kinds of stuff to put on your gun. Like, you get a submachine gun, you get an automatic, you get a machine gun, you get a bunch of other guns, and you get 2 characters. Those are the 2 characters, and you go through so many levels. I don't know how many levels there are in Contra, but there's quite a few. I say there's a good, I think I might guess and say it might be 50 levels. Look it up and see if I'm right. If I'm not, then say the answer. 'Cause I actually don't know. And yeah, that's the final game. I'm gonna rank this one. Let's see. We got all these guys right here. I play this one a lot, and so does my father. But let's put this guy in front of Dragon Warrior. It will be down here in B, but it'll be number 1 because I really don't know. I just don't. It's just not. It doesn't feel like to be up there, It's a great game, and I really like it, but I just think it's just. I just can't really say anything about it. Like, it's just a game. It's really fun, but it can get boring. But that's every other game. But I just think with this particular one, I just think it needs. I feel like they should give you more characters, and maybe more ways to fight people or fight your enemies. But to be honest, though, if this was the 1980s. It does have a lot of cool graphics, and the gun sound effects are really cool. It really looks good even today. And actually, how about I just do this? I'll put it on the last, just because I think it might be up there, but this is not number 1. And that'll be it. That's today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And let me know if you want me to do another ranked video, but with different games. Maybe Game Boy or SNES or other consoles. Anyway, yeah, that'll be it. See you in the next one.